We're trying to find the average of x and z, and this is how we would do that. Add them and divide by 2. So let's look at clue 1. Trying to find the value of x plus z over 2. Well, if you look at this x and z, add z to both sides. And I'm doing that because this is x plus z. So, and then add the y, add this y to both sides. That gives you 2y. So we know that x plus z equals 2y. But does that help us any? That just means the numerator is 2y over 2, which is y. So this tells us that y is the average of x and z, but we're trying to figure out the numeric version. So clue 1 doesn't work. Clue 2, this does not work. You know, I could plug this z value in. We've got x plus z over 2. So that means that you got x plus an x squared minus a y squared. You know, this is z over 2, but I can't find the value of x and y, so that doesn't work. So let's put both of them in together, both clues. So I'm trying to find x plus z over 2. Another name for, that won't work either. We know x plus z is y. No, we don't. We know x plus z is 2y. So and I did that 2y over 2. Of course, that doesn't get me anywhere. And if I know, I could solve this for x. X equals 2y minus z. This ain't going to work either. You got too many variables. Plug in for x, and you get 2y minus z. And what's another name for z? Another name for z is, another name for z is x squared minus y squared. So 2y minus z plus a z, which is x squared minus y squared over 2, but you can't simplify that to figure out what the value of it is. And I knew that. I did way too much work, and I wouldn't do that on the Gmat. As soon as I saw I had too many variables and I couldn't solve for them, I would stop. So nothing works on this problem, so your answer is E.